It's the 4th of July today. Okay, straight up real talk. I bought these from some guy's basement in Montana on a road trip. Well, not his basement, but from him in his basement. And I had no idea those would be that loud. All right, well, kicking things off with a boom today. Welcome back to the channel. I know we haven't posted in forever, but that's okay because not much has changed in the last 3 or 4 months. Aside from a global pandemic, country shutdown, and mass civil unrest. I mean, look. We still have our Christmas tree up in July. Oh, also, Hannah is pregnant. Okay, with no offense to any of the real pyros out there, I like to think of myself as sort of a pyro. Oh, there is no plan. But there's like this dream team group of professional pyros out there. They are called Boomtown, and it's run by a really awesome dude and his wife, plus their whole crew that makes everything happen. Anyway, they put on most of the really cool shows around here. But a few years ago, they started doing this bridge blast here in town, and I shot a pretty sweet video of it just because it's fun for me. Somehow they saw that video and contacted me and said, hey, do you want to come out and shoot our barge display on whaling days? They actually let me come out and spend the entire day on a floating barge while they did all the prep work for the show, and then I got to ride it out. I was literally on the barge like all night as they shot everything off, and it was the coolest experience ever. Anyways, all of that to say, they've been doing stands here locally for the 4th of July for as long as I can remember. And now that we're kind of friends, they usually hook me up. So check this out. Now, this isn't a lot by some people's standards, but it's a lot for me. So this is what we're working with this year. And yesterday, my dad helped me build racks. We've, over the last 5 or 6 years, along with other families that come out to the lake that we shoot at, we've accumulated tons of fiberglass tubes for canister shells. This should be a pretty good show. I'm excited. My dad has an electric firing system, so we've got to put some time into figuring out how we're going to set all this up. Now, since the cat's out of the bag on Hannah's pregnancy, and we've already told a few people the gender, here is a gender reveal just for you guys. Bragg, what did you come on? All right, we've made it to the lake where we are going to shoot everything off. Let me show you the mortar rack. Again, this is like 5 or 6 years worth of mortar tubes all screwed down. Here they are, ready to rock and roll. This is 33 tubes, and that's another, I don't know. Now last year is going to be super hard to top because my brother had the bright idea of just setting off all 40 plus tubes that we had at the time at the exact same time. Now that we have checked that off the list, I think we're going to go for a little bit longer of a duration this year.